Alright, yo. Let me move my mic. Okay. It's time. We got more Salem, more reading, more battles, potentially one or two this stream, if we're following the same trend from last stream. Let me just finish booting up the game here, and we can jump right into it. Can't wait to continue this book club. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Alright, JJ, we're not starting to stream like this, alright? We're not doing this. We've gone like a good 2 streams without this nickname, and now it's back, huh? Okay. Let me swap up the audio. Okay, and let me make sure everything's good to go, and it looks like it is, so let's just boom, and we can go straight to the boom, and I just gotta fix the chat, and then we can do this. Is it? I think this is the link. There we go, okay. Whew, so BB Dubai is here, huh? BB Dubai. Hopefully, wait, let me actually check and see. So right now, Salem, we are Section 1, Final Node, another no battle, of course. But, I'm trying to see. Okay, here it is. So, Section 1, no battle. Oh, Section 2 starts with a no battle as well. So, we won't get an actual battle until Section 2, Node 2. But hopefully there we'll be able to try out BB Dubai as a support unit. So, until then, let's continue. Unknot Before Dawn. Wonder what Cloudy will talk about today on his FGO TED Talk. You'll just have to wait and see. Who the heck? Dude, wait, who was... Do you guys remember? Somebody made a comment about NPCs in this singularity. I don't remember. It was at the end of Shimosa. And somebody said something about... I think they said that I'm gonna hate the NPCs in Salem. Or something along those lines. But holy crap, there's so many unique NPCs here. Okay. Dr. Dapper over here. So this is the Puritan colony of Salem. Just a moment, sir. Phew, we finally managed to dock. You're the only cargo we're unloading here, sir. Certainly fine by me, though, since you already paid for passage. Pretty rough storm we had to sail through to get here, though. You doing alright? I'm on land now. My work is on land, where man lives and works. There is no land inhabited by man, here or anywhere, that is free of sin, not even Eden itself. Who does this guy think he is? Professor Carter, there are people from the village who'd like to see you. They seem pretty upset. There's a good number of them, too. I see. Very well. I'll go and meet him. Pardon me for a moment, Miss CloudyCrow. They're asking to see you too, Your Honor. Oh no. They found a witch. What's this all about? You have a lot to answer for, Mr. Carter. Oh, does it have to do with Abigail? Oh no. Uncle Tituba is... Abigail, you're here too? Tituba? Mr. Carter, did these people bring you here? Again, what's this all about? May I remind you that Tituba is my servant? I'll thank you to mind how you treat her. Yeah, fine. Then listen to me, Mr. Carter. My daughter has been lying face down in bed, ill, all day. I know when you stopped by this morning, I told you she was just tired out from last night's excitement. I thought she would be fine once she got some sleep, but I was wrong. She kept groaning and writhing as if she was fighting off a terrible fever. I tried to give her some bread and water to help her calm down, but she refused. I was at a loss for what to do next, so I asked the Reverend to come take a look at her. But once he arrived, she seemed to be suffering more than ever. How so exactly? Well, Reverend? Yes, it seemed to me as if she was possessed by the devil himself. Here we go, we're getting into the witch trials. She cried out with a shrill, inhuman voice and tried to strangle me with such strength as no child should ever have. We held her down as best we could until she finally passed out and went limp. We then went to change her sheets. Oh no. The voodoo doll. And found this strange and devilish charm within the straw. According to Putnam's daughter, it was Tituba who made it. Oh my! What an evil-looking wooden figure. I'll take that as evidence. Is this true, Tituba? This is crazy, bro. Did you make that? Mr. Carter. It's, well... You've got it all wrong. This isn't Tituba's fault. Anne took it without asking. We could hear the commotion all the way inside. What's going on? It looks like most of the village is here. Is that Tituba they're interrogating in the middle of the crowd? Yeah, Defender. Well, this isn't even the real Medea. If it was the real Medea, I would hope that she would try to defend her. But maybe she'd be like... I feel like the real Medea would be reacting kind of similarly to the Medea here, where she's just like, you know, remembering how they treated her. Although, I feel like it was different, though. From what I remember, I don't think Medea was ever, like, you know, cursed at, or... I mean, maybe she was, but... she was always able to just... I don't know. I was about to say I don't remember her ever being, like, cursed at, or, you know, a village or a group of people kind of calling her out for being a witch. But I guess she was, after she would do her witch-related stuff, and then she'd just escape. But yeah, maybe this is just kind of reminding her of her past a bit. I always knew there was something strange about you. Oh, this is dreadful. I don't suppose... Were you the one who had those Indians kill the Williamses? Stop that. The Williams girl is right there. You're a witch! That's a tool used in blasphemous curses. I suspect this woman is guilty of heresy. Who are you? The name's Matthew Hopkins. Okay, bro. Who does this guy think he is? He wants to be Dante so bad. I just arrived here on a boat from Boston. As of tonight, I've been appointed Salem's head judge by order of the governor. Who do you think you are, barging in here all... What's this? Oh my, this really is an official notice of appointment. And that a superior judge, no less. And that of a superior judge. I apologize for my rudeness. Let me remove this. Oh wait, I meant to unpin it. Okay. Medea existed in a very different environment. She was hated for being inhuman rather than a witch. Yeah, I could see that. Go home, old man. Dante's, he just says his name is Matthew Hopkins. No, I mean the outfit, the drip, him trying to, you know, kind of aura farm, you know? Definitely this is like a discount Dante's when it comes to the vibe he's trying to give off. Pay it no mind, these are extraordinary circumstances. People of Salem, I first ask that you calm yourselves and regain your composure. The devil's power is at its height in the hours after dark. We must not let our fears guide our decisions. I hereby order that this slave be taken into custody and interrogated. Bro's just standing there, there's no aura. Exactly. I will hear what she has to say in the morning. Tituba's in danger. All his aura is in his top hat. Don't do it, CloudyCrow. I mean, Master. Please, just stay out of it. You can't interfere here. You need to remain a bystander right now, or you'll get swept up in this as well. What do you mean? Can't you tell? It's begun. I'm glad to see you are willing to cooperate. Mr. Carter, as her owner, I'd like you to accompany her to the town's holding cells. Alright, I will accompany you. Mr. Carter! Miss Mash, Miss CloudyCrow. I'm sorry to trouble you, but could I ask you to take Abigail home for me? I know I can trust you and your troop. You all proved that in your play. Abby. This is awful. Ah, poor Tituba. Yeah, poor Tituba indeed. She's getting blamed for everything. The whole chat is just flaming him, bro. Alright, Carter residence. We're back. First night. Section 2. We did it. Dang. What was that? 2 streams for 1 section? Okay. The next day. Salem Day 2. I see. So Master went to the village in order to accompany Mr. Carter? That's right, Robin went along too to keep them safe. She said she's hoping they can determine whether that figure really is cursed or not, as part of our investigation. It looks like we'll just have to rely on Senpai for this. Do we have, like, a kind of voodoo or witch doctor servant? I feel like they would have been a cool addition to this singularity if we had one. Because they'd be able to, like, look at it and be like, nah, this is a fraud. This is a fake. Or maybe they could explain the figure's, like, actual purpose. Like, maybe it's actually meant for good luck or something. True, we need to be especially careful right now. How's Abigail doing? Abby hasn't left her room since last night. I tried bringing her something to eat, but she wouldn't even touch it. Neza went climbing up to the roof earlier, but I have no idea what she's got in mind. You know, ever since we got here, Neza's been acting like a cat on its last nerve. Maybe she likes kids more than she lets on. Anyways, it's hard seeing Abby so down in the dumps. Servant or not, Tituba clearly means a lot to her. Seeing Tituba thrown in jail must have shocked poor Abby. She's very different from the other children here, isn't she? There can't be many children as sensitive as her in this time period. It's especially unusual that she would be so close to a slave. I'm not so sure about that. It is simply in her nature to be kind. Anyone can be compassionate like she is. It's just a matter of actually wanting to. I agree with Sanson. Prejudice only takes root in certain environments. Abby lives a relatively wealthy life, at least by the standards of this colony. And she seems to have a very good education as well, thanks to Mr. Carter. And somehow, even after the loss she suffered, she's held on to her natural cheerfulness. I think that might be her greatest strength, but she still couldn't have done it alone. It's only because Tituba, someone else who knew her parents well, was there beside her. It must have been a big help to have a close family friend around to talk to with her parents gone. Like a shaman? Yeah. Geronimo? Yeah, but he's not here, though. I mean, I don't know if Geronimo would really count. Because he's, like, Native American. And I'm sure they have their own sort of, like, you know, spiritual endeavors and stuff. But I don't know how similar it'd actually be to, like, voodoo and, you know, witchcraft and stuff like that. Osakabe Hime uses origami. That's like the closest thing to a voodoo doll that a servant uses. This singularity really brings me back to high school reading The Crucible and Young Goodman Brown. Dude, it's been so long since I read The Crucible, I don't even remember anything that happened in it, if I'm being honest. That's why she's taking this so hard. She's afraid she's about to lose someone else she loves. Again. I wish I did remember, though, because then I'd be able to kind of see the similarities between this and that. But, yeah, it's been so long. It was like... It had to be like 6th or 7th grade when I read The Crucible. You know, when I put it that way, it kind of sounds like someone else we know, doesn't it? About that. When we went to look for Abby after she ran away yesterday, I found out that... an extreme fear of Native Americans, huh? Yes, but it wasn't just fear. It was... I'm not sure how to put this. Loathing, or maybe a strong fixation, whatever it was definitely unusual. So that was... Okay, Ginshan. So that's also why you felt there was something different about her then. What did Master have to say about that? Medea, where were you this morning? Answer the question, Mash. Well, yesterday I was still processing it myself, and along with everything else that happened last night, I never got a good chance to tell her. I see, that may actually be for the best. What do you mean by that, Medea? I've turned the house into a magical workshop. I just finished the rite a moment ago. Are you sure that was a good idea? That seems like the kind of thing we really should have asked Mr. Carter about. Oh, don't be such a wet blanket. I had to do it if we were ever going to contact Chaldea. Well, now this is kind of interesting because... Where is it? Is that... Okay, I think this is where Medea first comes in. So, Mash mentions the, like, extreme fear of Native Americans, or Sanson mentions it. So basically, they bring up Native Americans, they talk about loathing or strong fixation, and then right after that, Medea's like, what did Master have to say about that? Medea, where were you this morning? Answer the question, Mash. So, clearly Medea's, you know, she's riled up about something. And the last thing that they mentioned was this fixation with Native Americans. And we know that this isn't the real Medea. This is somebody pretending to be Medea. So my guess is, whoever the imposter is, it would more likely than not have to be someone we've seen in the Singularity, right? And earlier Geronimo said that it wouldn't be a good idea if he came along. But maybe he did decide to come along, but he just disguised himself as Medea. Maybe he didn't want us to know, or he didn't want them to know that he was Geronimo, so he disguised himself. That's my guess. We don't really have much to go off of, but I think it might be Geronimo that's like somehow disguised himself as Medea. Either that or the prediction I gave last stream. But we'll see, we'll see. I don't know what's in Geronimo's skill set. Regardless, that was awfully bold, especially given the circumstances. People might have seen you. Were you in your spirit form? Yes, what's more, you should all be able to use your spirit forms now too, at least within the house and its grounds. What the heck? Sanson was just like... So it would seem. I guess we have your right to think for this. But what exactly is going on? Now we can change into our spirit forms too, you said. That makes it sound like you already could. Well, of course, Tiki. Who do you think you're talking to? I'm Medea. Kate herself taught me magecraft. There's no point in just speculating about what might be happening here. What we need is proof. The story's not long enough, so Cloudy needed to add something in. Exactly. Wait, yeah, it could be Dante's. Bro, it could be. We know Dante's is a recurring character. Proof that there's something strange about this whole village, magically and historically. Proof that this whole land, that Salem itself, is the real heretical version of history. He did the meme of the guy piecing out and then he just fades away. As such, in order to observe it properly, I need a workshop that I could withdraw to, somewhere isolated from any outside influence. I see. Then I trust you'll fill us in on the details once Master returns, along with why you're the only one who avoided being pseudo-incarnated. My, so direct and forceful, aren't you? Tee-hee. Heretical history. Then does that mean this land, Salem as it is now, is actually a separate dimension created with Magecraft? No way! Impossible! Rather than its actual past self having been brought here unintentionally? I think so. I still can't read the rules on some of these Destiny currents. But I'm trying to identify the root of their usual phenomena cycles. If it was Magecraft, then someone here should have a soul that can never be fulfilled and a will to bring about the curse that caused it. Then that should lead us to the Demon God Pillar, yes? I believe so. Wait a second. Someone here should have a soul that can never be fulfilled and a will to bring about the curse that caused this. There's so many characters it could be, though. I don't even know. There's so many characters. It could be Abby, it could be her uncle, it could be, what's her name, Lavinia? I see. I don't think I've ever seen you work so hard on anything before, Medea. Me neither, but it's very encouraging and a nice change of pace. Huh? What do you mean by... Well, we can deal with that stuff later. We already told Master and Mash about this, but Sanson and I discovered something unusual too. Yesterday we met a girl called Lavinia. Lavinia Waitley? She's a little albino child we ran into in the forest on our first night here. But more importantly, she comes from a family of mages. Wait, what? Then the Waitley house is far from the village, and its basement appears to contain a magical workshop. It has to be concealed. It has been concealed, but very roughly. We found discarded alchemy equipment strewn about nearby. We also found animal remains buried in their yard that should have been used for dark magic rituals. What did this underground workshop look like? Does this mean that girl's family are practicing mages? Well, I'm afraid we still don't know for sure. Neither Matahari nor I could have gone inside without leaving a trace. That sort of thing is more of Robin's alley. There was nothing more we could do. Without Master's permission, we couldn't risk getting any closer. Even if we could have used our spirit forms, we couldn't know we wouldn't be walking into a trap. That's okay, just knowing that there's a magical workshop there is more than enough. We still need to be careful about how we handle this, though. If the people of Salem find out that the Waitleys are mages, there's no telling what they might do. Mash, I believe you also said that Lavinia and Abby are good friends? Yes, that's what Abby told me. However, it also seems that the people here strongly dislike the Waitleys. And I don't know much about Abby. I don't know how much Abby knows about that, if anything. Mages, huh? That could be even worse than the clergy. Also, may I say something? I am not sure if this is because of the rite you completed here, Medea, but... Oh, did you remember something already? Go on, tell us. Yes, I did. Something very important, actually. That new judge who showed up out of nowhere last night, Matthew Hopkins. I know him, or rather, I know of him. He is, like me, one of the most famous executioners in history. He is? Then he's not really a judge? I couldn't make heads or tails of that man. Who is he? My guess is that maybe he's an executioner from this time period. Like, maybe he's not an executioner in the sense of like chopping off heads, but more an executioner in the sense of like a lot of hangings. Or I know one of the ways that they would you know, test and see if you were a witch, which I think is so stupid. One of the ways, I'm sure all of these ways were stupid, but the dumbest one was the test to see if you were a witch by, I think they would like tie a heavy stone or like a boulder, not a boulder, but you know, a really heavy stone. They would tie it to your legs and then they throw you and the stone into the water. And if you float, then you're a witch, because that's impossible. But if you drown, then, oh, I guess we were wrong. I guess she wasn't a witch after all. Like, what a dumb, what a stupid little test they did. He's... Wait, stop. Ah, good morning, Abigail. Morning, everyone. What were you all whispering about? Neza told me about how Uncle is out with Miss Ringmaster right now. She went to see how Titchy was doing, right? That's right, so please don't worry, Abby. I'm sure that Senpai and Mr. Carter will clear Tituba's name. Yeah, I guess you're right. Plus, Neza's here too. Neza, what about her? The young girl refused porridge. I added spice. She ate. She added some seasoning, a little more flavor to that porridge. Let's see. Release Matthew Hopkins from NPC jail. Hangings were the most common form of execution by this point. The guillotine and axe guy are older ways. I mean, to test if someone was a witch, it was if this person lives this ordeal, then witch. If not, then yeah. It's like, I don't know how anyone wouldn't be able to just see what's going on and be like, wait, isn't this kind of insane? The fact that it's like, if you live, you're a witch. If you die, you're not a witch. Like, you're not even giving them a chance. It's almost like you're just killing people. You're just going out there and killing people. I wonder. You know, surely you'd think after the 5th, 10th, 20th, 30th test where someone's died, from one of the witch trials, you would think, huh, maybe there aren't witches in this town. Oh my god, man, this is just so stupid. What's she trying to say? Is that we talked about all sorts of things while I had my porridge. Maybe they just did it for the fun of the game. That's what it seems like, bro. They're killing for the love of the game, exactly. What's up, Janice? For sure, no artificial sweeteners or preservatives. Nope. The food back then must have been ass. Yeah, 100%. And she told me that if I found any bad guys, she would beat them to a pulp. That she'd make them completely evaporate before even a drop of their blood has a chance to hit the ground. It sounded truly frightening, but I also kind of want to see it now. Of course, I would be... Wait, what? Oh. What is going on here? I would be delighted. That sort of violent performance isn't really what we're going for with this troupe. Maybe I should pray to God and ask forgiveness. At any rate, we have a lot we need to discuss with Master as soon as he gets back. You mean about your plays? Yes, of course. Specifically, we need to discuss the tragedy and comedy taking place right here on Salem's own stage. Alright. Fear robs people of reason. Out of fear, they'll commit horrible atrocities and call them acts of self-preservation. Yep, you pretty much hit the nail on the head there. You could get some killed because you didn't like them. True, actually. That could be a really big factor. A lot of people that died during the witch trials were probably just killed, like, out of spite. Or because somebody held, like, a personal grudge against them. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of the, like, witch trials were actually like framings. Like somebody would frame a woman for being a witch and then she would end up dying because of it. Yeah, everyone was usually well aware of what was going on and just wanted the person dead. Yeah, that makes sense now that you guys mention it. Hell, the actual Salem witch trials were functionally just a rich family using lawfare to get rid of another rich family everyone hated. Jesus. Dang, this runs deeper than I thought it did. To be fair, not many went to trial since most would just blame someone else instead. Apparently that stone drowning thing is a myth, like being burned at the stake. Really? I mean, when you think about it, it does seem kind of hard to believe. Like, what, would you just stand at the edge of a cliff and then, like, you'd have to throw the person and the boulder into the water? I don't know. I think it's possible, but I don't know how probable it was. Welcome back, Senpai. Mr. Carter went out again, and he took Abby with him. He said he was going to the church to speak with the Reverend. It sounds like they're all concerned about what's going on with the other children. So right now, we're the only ones here. Time to get down to business. How did your investigation go? You said you met with Judge Hopkins? It was awful. Would you mind telling them, Robin? Here we go. Flashback time. No problem. You must be seriously worn out after dealing with that old fart. That bad? Why don't you have a seat in that comfy chair and try to relax, Senpai? We learned a few things too while you were out, so I'd like to make sure we're all equally caught up. You've been a big help, Mash. Thank you, Senpai. That's what I was hoping to be when I asked to come along. Okay, to start, let's go over what happened with Matthew Hopkins, the judge that suddenly showed up last night. Man, I don't know what that Hopkins guy's deal is. First of all, Master Carter and me went to the town's holding cell to talk to Tituba, but all the guards would tell us is that she wasn't allowed any visitors, orders from the top and all. So you weren't permitted to see her at all then? Nope, turns out that in this case, holding cell is just a fancy way of saying underground prison. I snuck a quick peek inside the cell and it was a real hellhole. Oh jeez, this reminds me of a certain place that shall not be mentioned. There were rats and cockroaches everywhere, water leaking from the walls, and the whole place smelled like something had died. And never mind sunlight. The only light in the whole jail was a few dim torches in the hall. Any more than a day in that dump and you'll lose your goddamn mind. What about Tituba then? Did you see her at all? Tituba's, well, she's still alive, I guess. She was curled up in a ball and freaking out something fierce. Poor Tituba. Coward, rescue, simplicity itself. Why did you not? 'Cause I'm a coward, obviously. Especially here in Salem. Dude, I love Robin Hood. 'Cause I'm a coward, you just said it. Stop it, Nazar. Remember, Master and Robin went to clear her name, not to break her out. If we were to overstep our bounds like that, we would only end up furthering suspicion against her. I see. Yes, you are right. Apologies, Robin. Thoughtless of me. That. Okay, what is this, like, Yoda speak going on here? Oh god, Tituba's fighting the 7 sins? Not again. Not again. Sure, no problem. Anyways, like I was saying, it was all Hopkins' call not to let anyone see her. Wouldn't even let her owner Carter in. So we decided to go talk to him directly. We found him staying in a room at the fanciest mansion in town. A ship captain by the name of Turner built it. Turns out it had a guest room specially reserved for judges and preachers and bigwigs like that. Okay, so you went to see Hopkins directly. Did he seem to be a demon god pillar? A demon god pillar? Are you serious? How the hell should I know? What was I gonna do? Shoot him in the face and see if he transformed? Come on. Dude, Robin's amazing, man. His dialogue is some of the best in this singularity, dude. He's like, hey man, I'm just the messenger. In the end, all I could do was watch Master get worn out. Sorry for all the trouble. He was a pretty tough opponent. Being exhausted from consecutive battles is one thing, but I can't believe you're this exhausted just from talking to someone, Senpai. Maybe the magical erosion caused by the curse that Medea is concerned about is affecting Master too. What are you talking about? That's definitely important too, But first, we want to hear more about what happened there. How did Mr. Carter handle the negotiations? Carter's a pretty level-headed guy, but he's also got balls of steel. He went toe-to-toe with Hopkins the whole time. You'd never know he was just a mild-mannered professor. Abby told me Carter served during a war. Ah, military man, that explains it. He walks just a bit gingerly, must be an old war wound. I'm impressed you caught that, Sanson. I didn't notice at all. Carter didn't even try for an emotional appeal or anything like that. He just said that Tituba was his own private property and refused to budge from his claim that taking her away like this was unlawful seizure. He even said he would seek punitive damages if this resulted in any impediment to her ability to work. Robin is one of the best servants in Fate Extra. I love Robin, he's great. Poor Robin always catching heat. He seems fun, but he bullied Lip, so I shall hold a grudge against him. Fair enough, fair enough. The constables who were there were pretty freaked when Carter said how much money he would ask for, but Hopkins didn't even blink. The cursed doll, what of it? What became of that evidence? That's where our ringmaster showed what she was made of. She kept insisting to see the figure again to determine whether that was black magic at work. But all Hopkins would say was, the devil has taken up residence in that doll, just as he has taken up residence in Tituba. One need only look at the suffering child to see the hands of the devil and all this. See? Bro, my God, man. This is so stupid. If we are to limit the curse's reach, we cannot have people getting near or even touching that doll. Yeah, and back then, people probably didn't have a very good grasp on, like, medicine and illnesses and stuff, so they probably just, whenever somebody gets sick, they probably just always chalk it up to the devil at work. Ironically, that would be the sensible move in a situation involving magecraft. But Mr. Carter wasn't having that, so he decided to speak with the Reverend, who made the diagnosis. I hope he can convince the Reverend to come around. It helps that Abby went with him. This is why I hated the NPCs here. Okay, so you were the one that made the comment about how I'm gonna hate the NPCs. And I'm already getting there. Me too. Now it's just a race against time. What do you mean? Hopkins is going to try to extract confessions from his suspects. That is what he does best. Who is Hopkins? It's time you told us, Sanson. Alright. From what I know, Matthew Hopkins was a British attorney. If this is indeed 1692, Hopkins would be quite elderly, yet he does not seem so. However, history tells us he died in 1647, almost half a century ago. If Abigail gave us the correct date, I can only surmise that history is wrong in this. During his life, he was best known by the title of Witchfinder General. Witchfinder General, so he's from the military? No, he is not military. Matthew Hopkins made witch hunts his life's work. The title was, so far as we know, one he gave himself. He supported himself with the rewards he got from witch hunts, from hunting witches. His methods were brutal, even cruel, but people went along with them. I heard that he was responsible for the execution of 300 so-called witches in East England over the course of 3 years. Oh man, I can already smell the corruption from a mile away, bro. Like earlier, you guys were mentioning how, you know, a lot of these witch hunts were probably just, I don't think like factions is the right word, but I guess like basically people trying to put hits on other people. So I wouldn't be surprised if this Matthew Hopkins guy, after giving himself the reputation for being like renowned witch hunter, I wouldn't be surprised if people like paid him under the table to frame other people as witches or to claim that they were witches. And since the whole town thinks of him as this famous witch hunter, they would be like, oh, he must know what he's talking about. Even though it was probably completely, you know, fraudulent. I heard that... Okay, I read this. 300 people in only 3 years. But weren't all of them innocent? Most of them, yes, I expect. What a scumbag. So he went around seeing innocent people strung up as witches just to make a buck. Did you say they were hanged? I thought witches were burned at the stake back then. The vast majority of these witch hunts resulted in hangings, especially in England. Witchcraft was considered a grave crime against the teachings of God. As such, suspected witches were tried and executed the same as other felons. Burning someone at the stake was more a form of torture than execution, and also served as a warning to anyone watching. As executions go, hanging is far more efficient and less painful. As these people are British colonists, they probably share many of the same sensibilities. Then does that mean they're going to hang Tituba? With Hopkins here, that's definitely possible. Putting Tituba in that disgusting underground prison will wear on her mind, and quickly. If an ordinary person is locked away, starved, and denied visitors, they might last a week. No, 3 days at most. 3 days, so that's what you meant by a race against time. Sanson, very knowledgeable about this. Gotta hand it to you, Prince Nezai. You're way better with kids than me. Hee hee. So then you were never able to examine the evidence? I took a look at it, but I couldn't tell you one way or the other. It just looked like a regular handcrafted doll. That means I will need to examine it myself. For all your talents, Master, I don't think you'd be the best equipped to handle this sort of thing. It would be great if you could do that, but first tell us about this workshop ritual. Of course. I believe you already heard the general outline I gave the others earlier. I'll spare you the details. In summary, I took the liberty of turning this house into my workshop. It should be quite helpful, as it seems we'll largely be staying here during our mission. I see. Indeed, as of now, the area we are investigating here is much smaller compared to past missions. My primary aim was to ensure I can make full use of my magecraft, but there are other benefits as well. That is, so long as we're in my workshop, we are not affected by the influence this land is having on us. You mean you can use your spear forms again? Happy Friday! What's up, Jushido Brown? Don't worry, after the 6th section, the story speeds up rapidly. Okay. There is a theory that a lot of the residents in Salem were high on mushrooms. You know what? Not even surprised, bro. Let's see. Remember, the people of Salem were strict Puritans that even other Puritans don't like. As long as there's 2 people left on the planet, someone is going to want someone dead. TF2 Sniper. The wise words of the TF2 Sniper. Right, but that's only a very small part of this. Oh. Can anyone here describe what Tituba looks like in detail? Huh? What do you mean? I know she's a mild-mannered woman with brown skin, but, well, that's strange. What about the color of her eyes, her hairstyle, her build, her age? Now that you mention it, I can't remember anything like that. Oh man, I can't either. What the hell? Damn, you're right, Medea. We didn't even know we were caught in the enemy's trap. So then something's been interfering with our awareness, or maybe our memories? And as long as we're inside this workshop, we are not subject to that interference, correct? Right. If this bounded field can so easily interfere with the servant's senses, it must be the sort that would typically require a divine spirit to create. And yet, we still can't get a firm grasp on it. It's like it slips away whenever we try. Oh no, we're gonna have a big boss battle in this singularity. You discovered this, Medea. What do you think? Isn't it obvious? Tituba has been concealing her true appearance all along. Actually, she's the one who strikes me as odd at this point, more so than Hopkins, in fact. If anyone here has a connection to the Demon God Pillar, I'd bet it's her. The plot thickens. Ideally, I would have liked to examine her after she returned here to Mr. Carter's house, but since that no longer seems to be possible, I'll just have to go examine her myself. That seems like it'd put you in a hell of a disadvantage. Well, I guess you're the only one who hasn't been affected by the bounded field. I guess that's why you're the queen witch or whatever, yeah? Hee hee, you know it. I'm the baddest witch of all. No need to be shy about it. Huh, kinda thought that might piss you off. I guess Salem agrees with you or something. Dude, who the heck? I still think my first theory is right. I think my first theory from last stream is right. But we'll have to wait and see, bro. We'll have to wait and see. I know we're already asking a lot of you, Medea, but there's something else we need your help with. Oh, right. What about contacting Chaldea? I've been focusing on getting the workshop done, so I haven't made any progress there yet, but I'm about to. I'd give it about 50-50 chance of working, sadly. Master, I think this is your call. Do we focus on saving or possibly capturing Tituba, or making a contact with Chaldea? I say we focus on Tituba, because when it comes to Chaldea, like, half of the time there's always some kind of magical interference where we can't contact them. So I think we just, you know, do our own thing here. Oh, well, this is an important mission, so I guess we should focus on making contact with Chaldea. We don't have any time to waste, Senpai. You need to consider our options carefully. I'm pretty sure that long face of yours isn't going to convince Master of anything of the sort. Nope. I guess not. Anyways, there might be a whole bunch of problems we've got to solve, but it's not like we've suffered any losses ourselves so far, right? So don't get mad at me for saying this, but I don't think contacting Chaldea needs to be a priority now. Thank you. See, me and Robin were on the same wavelength. Phew. Oh, snap. Oh, you sneaky little... Oh, she's so lucky. Because if we would have contacted Chaldea, then we probably would have been able to speak to the real Medea. And she would have been like, that Medea there is a fraud. And we could have blown her cover. Oh, you're backing me up on this, Medea? Yes, I agree. Given the circumstances, making contact with Chaldea can wait. But maybe whoever's impersonating Medea isn't doing it with bad intentions. Like, surely they've got to have a good reason why they're concealing their identity. For now, I'm going to pay Hopkins a visit. Would you mind escorting me, Ringmaster? I'd like to say that no one else needs to come along, but I doubt that will be well received. Me, I'll go along too. Anyone else to come? Anyone else want to come? Strength in numbers, right? Then I shall join you as well. I think there may be something I can do to improve the situation. That would be great. Thank you, Sanson. Okay then, in the meantime, we will keep investigating the village. Robin, Neza, shall we? Sure thing. Guess we'll head back to the Waitley estate. Understood. And this time Robin can infiltrate. Never read Umi Neko. Have you installed? Haven't installed yet to read it though. Umi Neko. That is made by the same people that made Higurashi, right? We want to see fumbles. There are no fumbles to be had with no battles. We, the faceless horde, are there to judge. Let's see. Half of the time, there's always something. Wise words, CloudyCrow. Yes, it's Dante's. He has a good reason. So he can be there to be with you, Cloudy Lily. Oh my god, bro. Umineko and Higurashi are the same person. Yeah, okay. I knew the name sounded familiar. CloudyCrow, was it? I do not care how many times you ask. I will not be releasing a suspect held in custody. If she is truly innocent, then she has nothing to fear. Do not interfere with my work. You are oddly presumptuous for a band of traveling performers. Unless you have some personal reason to protest the suspect's detention. Dude, this Matthew Hopkins guy, he just reminds me of the Obama meme. Where it's like Obama putting the gold medal around himself. Like, you are now the general witch hunter. Or the witch hunter general, whatever it is. Senpai, are you sure it was a good idea to face him head on like this? It's the quickest way for Medea to get a look. I already feel like I'm about to throw up. Hang in there, senpai. We can do this. CloudyCrow, MASH. You need to keep Hopkins talking. Make him show you the evidence he seized. Oh, okay, here goes. Absolutely not. That evidence is crucial to this case. This is not up for discussion. Saw that one coming. Come on, isn't there anything we can do? Why are you so fixated on this object? The slave woman has already admitted to making it. That may be, but... Your Honor. And who might you be? My name is Charles Henry Sanson, a member of the CloudyCrow Company. A Frenchman, eh? You're certainly a long ways from home. Might you be a witch? Indeed, I have been wondering for a long time. I wonder, I doubt it. Have there ever been men that have been accused of being witches? Because it seems like it'd be a strictly woman thing, but I wouldn't put it past them. Especially if this is all, fraudulent and it's just trying to get people taken out through the witch trials. I wouldn't be surprised if there were some men. Or maybe they weren't called witches. Maybe they had another name for it. Yes. Maybe they thought it was like witches disguised as men. I don't know. The possibilities are endless. Indeed, I have been wandering for a long time, but I also know a thing or two about medicine. In fact, I have treated a significant number of patients. Furthermore, I am told there are people here who have fallen ill, with children among their numbers. So if it would please your honor, I would like your permission to examine them. Well, now this is a surprise. You a doctor? No doubt you mean to charge exorbitant prices for some potion or such. Or perhaps you are a heretic yourself? Nothing of the sort, your honor. For example, I can see that you suffer from joint pain. And then just break his ankles. That would have been the perfect timing. Ah, yes, I see you're suffering from joint pain. Just snap his legs. And what does that prove? The same could be said for most men my age. I'm sure that the inclement weather we have been having lately doesn't help. Perhaps your aching joints have put you in a foul mood. I can also see that you enjoy your liquor, but don't care for a lot of milk in your tea. If I may, I would suggest that you refrain from drinking too much. It would also do you good to eat more fresh vegetables rather than subsist only on bread and meat. I suggest courgettes, zucchini. I also recommend salad with parsley and apple vinegar dressing. It will help the pain. It will help with the pain. They do say diet is the root of good health. What? My great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, CloudyCrow, was accused of being a witch. CloudyCrow. Kroll. Oh my god, bro. Yes, but usually they'd go after their wives and call the husband. That's what it is. You're right. That does sound familiar now that you mention it. Yeah, they'd go after the wives and they'd assume that the whole, household is dabbling in magic. I think it's time to confirm that up to this point, FGO was a battles game with story. Now it's a story with battles in between. No, for real, though. We are still... The first no battle node we got today was not bad. That one was maybe 5 minutes. But this no battle node has been a clean 30 minutes so far, bro. I can't say I approve of your methods, Frenchman. Any layman could do the same. I can all but hear you shouting that you aren't like those ghouls who think applying a few leeches entitles them to a reward. Very well, I shall grant you permission to examine the patients. However, you are not to harm or puncture their bodies in any way, nor are you permitted to administer anything brought from outside their homes. Also, you may charge no fee. You will be paid a fixed amount per household from the village coffers. Okay, I was about to say, and you're doing this for free. Thank you, Your Honor. That is more than enough. Phew, this is great. Now we can examine the villagers as much as we like. Plus, I think this could help with our investigation, right, Senpai? It was a very you way to handle it, Sanson. This is the most visual novel chapter in the game. Yeah, I hope once we get to the Lost Belts, because people have said that it's going to be long, but I hope we at least get, like, more battles. Because, dude, so far we've done, like, this is, like, the 7th node, and we had, like, maybe 2 battle nodes. 2 or 3. I hope you don't mind my taking the liberty, Ringmaster. Hopkins. Your first responsibility lies neither to the villagers nor to your decrepit knees and back. It's to the health of a valuable witness, Tituba. As a fellow woman, oh my god. I thought that said gooning for a second. I'm going to examine her, whether you like it or not. Give me the key to her cell, now. Medea? I'm sorry, Ringmaster. There's just something about this man I can't stand. Well now, if you've come to perform a farce, I'm afraid you are in the wrong place. And what about you? Are you really fit to serve as the guardian of the law that you claim to be? Medicine is an intellectual practice, and so is the domain of men. The superstitious nonsense women espouse as healing is nothing more than witchcraft. Tell me, woman, are you a witch? I am wisdom itself, deep womanly wisdom. Clearly, you do not believe that women have anything useful to offer in their experience or stories. Oh, the guards are here. Watch your mouth. How dare you address his honor that way? Wait, what? What? How dare you address his honor? What the heck? Hold, these people didn't come here to enact violence. I've heard stories myself, you know. Including ones about thieves who disguise themselves as traveling performers. Indeed, I see now that such a cover would be perfect for those with larcenous intent. Cunning clowns win over the children, and obscenely dressed dancing girls beguile good, upstanding men. They mislead the townspeople with caricatures of bystanders and voyeurs, then take advantage of the commotion to steal from them. At times they even commit arson or burglary and disappear like so much smoke. Once they leave, they never return to that town, not even caring what manner of evidence they leave behind. What a foolish, dim-witted notion. Such greedy bandits can never hope to perform a refined tragedy, nor a moving comedy. None could ever compare to King Lear of the Merchant of Venice, as I saw them in the London Globe Theatre. Ha ha ha. Don't lump us in with bandits like that. Damn it, Shakespeare, you're in for it when I get back. Wait, I knew that name sounded familiar. King Lear. The Merchant of Venice. How does this fit? You're Medea as Geronimo in disguise? No, that one was just kind of, you know, spitballing because Medea seemed a little bit riled up after the Native American comment was made. But I think my first theory that I made last stream is still pretty likely, which I'm just gonna say the Odyssey. If you've seen the Odyssey, that's gonna be my hint, I guess, but we'll see if it actually comes true or not. If it ends up being wrong, then I'll tell you, for anyone that still doesn't get it. Ah, you fought a Phantom of King Lear in Shinjuku? Yep, as well as the other, like, did we fight Macbeth? I think we did. And we fought King Lear. He was the statue, the crit strength stacking statue. I do remember that part. Achoo! Gesundheit. Is that Gesundheit? You coming down with a cold, or did your mustache just get stuck in your nostrils? I just got a strange chill down my spine. Odd. Oh well, I'm sure it's nothing. Ha ha ha. Definitely a cold. Yeah, I love how they felt the need to add that. That's such an anime thing to do, bro. Hypocrite. Arson and burglary are precisely what you yourself did during your witch hunts. Still. Could it be that he regrets his past now? He almost seems like he's trying to make amends. By doing the same thing? I swear to you that we respect Salem's customs and would never do anything to compromise its piety. You don't say. I will tell you now that I sent a messenger down to Boston to visit someone who knows the city well. And he reported back that no one had ever heard the name of a troupe calling themselves the CloudyCrow Company. That is not in itself a significant problem. Massachusetts has not forgotten the Boston witch trial of John Goodwin from 4 years ago. 4 children began having strange seizures, and as expected, an old witch was responsible for them. Indeed, the devil frequently makes use of women for his evil means. How can you... man, this is just like... I don't want to be that guy, but this is like misogyny at its finest, bro. Holy! The devil frequently makes use of women for his evil means. That is so messed up. And so I declare that Salem must be placed on high alert. There are witches in our midst. There are witches among us. The devil is here in Salem. There is no telling what form he may take. Does this mean you're banishing us? So you would confess your guilt by running away? Quite the opposite. CloudyCrow, I give you permission to perform for the entire town. What? Not again. Not again. And you will perform tonight. You'll give a masterful performance that moves everyone here. And in doing so, you will demonstrate that you truly are performers. Gather as many villagers as will fit in the town hall and give them a good show. We just did that last night. That was only a select few. This will be for the rest of the village. And if your play does not move them, I will have you arrested as bandits pretending to be performers and investigate you all thoroughly. If we succeed, will you release Tituba from prison? That is a promise I cannot make. A crime is still a crime. Yeah, a crime of existing. But I can say that if it goes to trial, your success will leave a much better impression on the jurors. And one more thing, that woman will not be in your cast when you perform. Huh? Me? Why? Lock her in a cell as well, to ensure her compatriots do not flee in the night. You can't be serious. You were extremely rude to a judge. Be grateful I did not pass sentence on you here and now. In fact, I will even put you next to Tituba, just as you wished. Here, Hopkins! Truly convincing anguish. I hope to see such pathos from all you actors tonight. Medea. This is all so sudden. You want us to perform tonight? What play should we... Do not worry, I will select that for you as well. For it must be something that Salem needs now more than ever. Interesting. German for bless you. Macbeth and Romeo and Juliet, you're right. The Big Spriggan, that's what it's called, Spriggan. Let's see. Out of nowhere, Agravain appears through the door and high fives Hopkins. Yeah, right? Those two would definitely get along. No joking, no matter if it is Medea or her relative you suspect, at least one witch should be there. Let's take all the villagers and move them over there. Witchfinder General found an actual witch. Convert that AP, you're right. Well, I can't, well, let me see, how much can I convert? It's 40 each? Okay, that should be enough. Alright. Battle node, finally. Seems like an interesting one, too. What the heck? What? And we got 3 mystery servants? What is going on here? So let's see. This is a tough situation we got going on here. Well, we're gonna try BB Dubai, right? Where is she at? Here she is. She's a moon cancer. That's like the worst thing we could have gotten, bro. Well, not too bad, because it beats Avenger. And we just need an Avenger to beat the ruler. But I don't think we have an Avenger, really. Let's see who we have. We only have her. And then down here we have Salieri. Where is he? Right here. Shoot, this is tough. Or I could just bring a ruler to fight a ruler. Chloe is a solid Avenger. Even like damage wise. Because I don't mind bringing her. I just thought she was more of a support. And does she have AoE? I'm pretty sure it's AoE, right? Single target. Okay, yeah, we can bring her. Boom, boom. And then we have a Lancer. I guess these don't really have any relation to each other. So I could bring like a... Shoot. Maybe I'll just stick with a Berserker. I don't even know, bro. She's quick though, right? This is such a weird node. We could bring one of these guys. Let's bring her. And I think she's Buster as well. No, she's Arts. She's Arts. Okay. And then as a backup, we'll bring a Berserker. Screw it. Why not? Where the heck? Where's the filter for bond CEs? There's bond up. Is it bond level? Okay, it is. Alright. We'll stick with this. See how the heck this goes. Berserker will berserk all over the battle. Her NP level doesn't matter too much. Her NP damage mostly comes from the power mod she inflicts on skill 2, which is why she's great for clearing a single way, even with a secondary DPS. Is this talking about Chloe or BB Dubai? That's my BB Dubai, and I'll defend her to the death. T-time support is fine because she's NP1. She ain't dealing no damage. So we gotta put on a play to clear our names. The hell's that old man thinking? There's no reason we gotta put up with this crap. He's just gonna find something else to criticize. But Medea's been taken hostage and Tichy was still in prison. If we're going to save them, we have to earn everyone's trust. Indeed, resorting to violence would be playing right into his hand. Easy for you to say, you get to run off somewhere else. There's nothing we could do about that, Robin. Man, if we know now that this is like a separate, alternate dimension, then why don't we just take over? Why don't we just take out Hopkins, take out anybody that stands against us, and then we figure out what the heck is going on here? Why do we gotta play by their rules? Villagers have been coming to ask for Sanson's help since they heard about his medical expertise. I've got no problem with him prioritizing patients. It's not like there's only one way to earn trust. BB Dubai, her skill 2 inflicts a status on enemies that she has a power mod against her with her NP. So for a single wave, she can hit hard. Okay. Status on enemies she has a power mod against. Huh. A status on the enemies that she has a power mod against. So does she do more damage against enemies that she's super effective against? Is that what you're saying? I appreciate that, Master, and I'm sorry for leaving you all at a time like this. Now then, I must be off. Be careful out there, Sanson. Master, what did Hopkins say? He's got burning at the stake in mind. He wants a play about burning a witch at the stake. A stake, so we simply need to burn it? That is not so hard. Burning at the stake, huh? Well, that's just great. Like Frenchie said, England hasn't used that method of execution in forever. Play or not, that's gonna leave a nasty impression on the villagers. He clearly wants us to impress on everyone how dangerous witches are. Still, does this mean he wants us to put on a tragedy? Because I think making an example out of the witch would only cause the audience to sympathize with her. And if we do that, we'll end up in trouble, because he'll just say it's proof we support heresy. Damn it, we don't have time to figure this shit out before we go on stage. Are there any scripts we can use, MASH? Oh, snap. Yes, there was. However, I'm afraid it could be considered a bit difficult. This may not be for me to say, but I honestly have no idea what Anderson was thinking when he wrote it. Hey, it's not like a major epic that takes several days to perform, right? Let's do it. Besides, we've all got the hang of performing after last night's play. Okay, we'll go with that one. Maybe we can ad-lib in response to the audience, too. Understood. That said, Medea isn't here tonight, and we don't have time for you to memorize the script, Senpai. So I'll just have to join you all on stage myself. Let's go, MASH. What is this, Goofy? Are you sure, MASH? You will not freeze up? I don't know about this. MASH isn't exactly great at lying, or even hiding how she feels. What the heck? This is like some super monkey ball, like, I don't know what the heck this is. Then again, maybe that would work to our advantage if she plays a bit part. Village girl or something? She'll be taking over for Medea in the lead role. I just hope she can handle it. No fear, why are you all ganging up on me like this? If that's how it's going to be, then I'm not going to feed you your lines, even if you forget one. My name is Jean. I am known as La Pucelle, the Maiden of Orleans. Deep breaths, MASH. Just try to stay calm. Try pretending the audience are all baguettes. What? 1 baguette, 2 baguettes, 3 baguettes, 5, 8, 13, 21. I can't eat that many. This is the tale of a tragedy and of miracles. Our story begins with Jeanne, a girl from the village of Domremy, miraculously hearing the voice of God. Tonight, you will see how Jeanne goes on to don armor. Oh my god. Jeanne goes on to don armor. That sounds like a tongue twister. Jeanne goes on to don. Command soldiers and ride a white horse into battle with her flag held aloft. You will see her become Saint Joan of Arc, the hero who saves France. And yet, a tragic end awaits this heroine. Tonight, the CloudyCrow Company is proud to present the liberation of Joan of Arc. We begin in France during the middle of the 100 Years' War. Hold it, hold it. Just hold it right there. That voice, who are you? It is I, Joan of Arc. Who are you? I recognize that voice. Could it be? Just hold the hell up. This isn't the damn Big Bang. Don't start all the way at the beginning. How are you gonna get through this crap tonight if you start at the freaking 100 Years War? Are you my other self? Wait, what's going on here? I can't tell if this is a part of the play or if this is, like, new. Like, how do I explain it? Not new, but I can't tell if this is a part of the play or if this is the actual Jalter that just came and interrupted the play and they're just kind of rolling with it. No way, not by a damn sight. But that's probably too much for this weird place, so yeah, let's just say I am. I'm the dark side you didn't know you had, no matter how much they praise you or put on a pedestal. Okay, I'm guessing that this is their own take on the story. In the end, they're still gonna call you a heretic and burn you as a witch for no good reason. They're gonna ship you out to Rowan and burn you like a stack of kindling. Who is the English army? Who do you think, genius? Which means tonight's play is actually called The Burning of Joan of Arc. Oh my, I certainly don't want to present a distorted view of history, but couldn't we at least show them the French coronation ceremony? It's a wonderful thing to behold. Look at the sparkles. No way, swear to God, no damn way. Kill me first, I'd rather die than see that little twit Charles coronated. But don't you find it incredibly moving? Everyone's heart joining together as one. Joyous words of celebration echoing through the cathedral. Ah, at last, the great Archangel Michael's prophecy has come to pass, and France has been saved. Hurrah, hurrah, Noel, Noel. Did someone say Noel? You did, didn't you? Another new voice? Who might you be? Oh, for God's... Not her. Anyone but her. What the heck? It's me, Joan of Arc Alter Santa Lily. And you all know what Noel means. Christmas. Tonight we will be performing neither liberation nor burning, but rather the Three Little Johns. Huh? What the actual hell? The Three Little Johns. Oh, another version of me has shown up. That's right, and here's the story. The big bad wolves are coming. We need to band together as sisters and fortify our defenses if we're going to withstand their onslaught. Hey, Hans, what the hell? You're ripping off the Three Little Pigs now? Actually, I think we're okay since it still hasn't been published in the 17th century. Spare us the meta crap. That's not the point here at all. Excuse me, the big bad wolves are headed this way as we speak. Come on, we need to build a house. I agree. Fortifying one's defenses are very important. Yeah, well, I'm not doing jack squat. I remember this story. I know how it ends. The wolves are just going to eat us one at a time. Okay, so now I'm kind of starting to see that these three are probably the characters we battle. Because we have an altar, we have the ruler, and then I don't know what type Santa Lily is, but I'm guessing she's the Lancer. We don't know that for certain. We may have been foolish enough to charge at the English army with nothing more than a few spear techniques. But if we work together, we can defend against this threat. Doesn't that sound nice? Grr. That's right, if we get eaten, at least we'll get eaten together. Helping or hurting, Lily? Helping or hurting? What the hell is going on, bro? Alright, who is gonna be the big bad wolf? Done! Just look at our lovely new house. It's wonderful, now we can't possibly lose. Ah, you just had to open your damn mouth, didn't you? Besides, something isn't right here. We're ripping off the Three Little Pigs, right? So shouldn't the first house be straw? This thing's gotta be even stronger than brick. Where's the story supposed to go from here? Oh wait, maybe that's for the best? Big bad wolves these days breathe lots of fire, so we need to be ready for that. What the hell kind of wolf breathes fire? Oh, in comes Lobo. Why does everything gotta be about fire with you? Guess that's kinda rich coming from me. The enemy's here. Come, we must prepare for battle. What? Alright, they're just throwing anybody in this play. What the shit? Are you serious? That's a bunch of top tier arsonist whack jobs. We could not ask for worthier opponents. Come now, show us what you've got. We can do this. Yes, we can. What the heck? They just let whoever write the script these days. Bro, Hans just got bored. The wolves in the story are dragons? Exactly. They have to be real performers. No normal person could come up with something ridiculous like that. Cloudy altar Santa Lily. Oh no. Peak writing. Hence the border. Yeah, that's what kind of threw me off. Because it's like, I saw the border, which I thought, you know, indicated that it was a play. But MASH playing as Joan of Arc seemed confused as to what was going on. So I was like, wait, is this a part of the script? And also, what is this? Are these just like gold flakes? Gold, like, sparkles? Alright, let's see what she does. Arts effectiveness, NP gauge for all allies. Apply protectee trait for all allies excluding yourself. Increase NP strength, NP gain for all moon cancer class allies and modern human allies. That's weird. So we have human as a trait. Modern human must be, like, there must only be a very limited amount of characters that have modern human. Because I've never really seen that one before. But that's pretty cool. So she gives all of her allies NP strength and NP gain. We'll turn this down a bit. Okay. Next. Remove buffs and decrease attack 1 turn. And arts card resist for 3 turns. And apply non-protectee for all enemies. Increase C-star drop rate and critical strength for all moon cancer allies and modern human enemies. Modern human is mostly like pseudo servants and stuff, like the Prisma Ilias and Mahoyos. Okay, interesting. Reduce skill cooldown by 1 and increase NP gauge. Oh, so would what is his name? Gosh, El Malloy. Would El Malloy's servant form, would he be considered a modern human? Her attack down is huge, by the way. Well, that's good, since it's only 1 turn. So it's good that it's like a huge attack down. BB Dubai skill 2 makes enemy attack reach 0? Wait, so you could use this on a, like, before they use their NP and reduce it by a lot? He does count. Okay, okay. I have an idea then. Reduce skill cooldown by 1 and increase NP gauge and select NP type to change to for 3 turns. Holy! That's cool. So wait, what was it you guys were talking about with the skill 2? Something about it having like a modifier against, maybe it was in the NP. Special attack enemies with heaven attribute. Special attack enemies with star attribute. Oh my god. Heavy special attack. Oh, there you go. Okay, I see, I see. Heavy special attack non-protectee damage. Special attack damage increases with overcharge. And decrease. Oh my god. Nah, she seems cracked. I see what you mean though. So this applies a trait to everybody. And then the NP gets special attack to anybody that has that trait. I see what you're saying now. Dang. And wait. And it is AoE, so holy. I'm a little overwhelmed, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. So this, whenever you attack, you get a completed draft. I remember that. And then does this get stronger depending on the number of drafts she has? Increase NP strength and increase NP according to the number of completed drafts. Okay, for all allies. Got you, got you. And then this is the apply guts, and then it puts her to the back, right? Sends yourself at the back of the line at the end of turn. You give guts to an ally 1 time 3 turn, and then you retreat. Cannot retreat if there's only 1 servant left. Makes sense. She strips them of all their buffs and slaps a 100% attack down, completely making them useless. Jesus. I mean, that'd be good against these guys since they all have defense up. We can get rid of that right away. Okay, how the heck do I want to start this? Let's use this. What the? Did you what? What? Wait! Oh snap! Is she she's a modern human? I saw she got. Yeah, she has to be. I didn't even think of that. That's pretty cool. Let's use this, obviously. And then a part of me wants to use this, but a part of me wants to wait because I feel like they might buff themselves in this first turn. Huh. Interesting. We don't really need the 100% attack down right now. Yeah, I'll wait a turn before using that. And then for her, I guess I could use the taunt right now. Which should be really good because she also has the NP up from her. Oops. And we can't, I mean, there's no point in really using this right now. I guess we could attack her. Did she say baka mitai? Alright. Got 2 drafts. Oh, she debuffed. NP strength down? Dang. It's 1 turn though. That's not too bad. Okay. Now let's use this. Oh my god. So they're not doing anything this turn. And then we can use this. Reduce skill cooldown, increase NP gauge, and change NP type. That's so interesting. Oh, what? Attack type and defense type? What? Maybe we hold. Because it doesn't seem like she really has a good way for raising her NP. Well, except for this, I guess we have to see how much it'll increase it by. Let's do attack type. That's a pretty good battery. That's a pretty dang good battery. I think I'm gonna full combo with her. All in on Jean. Wait, any other buffs I can use? I could use this, but maybe I want to wait. According to the number of completed drafts. Yeah, let's wait, because we'll get a huge boost the next turn. Let's cook her! Dang, I haven't seen this NP in so long. Monochrome Impulse. Boom. Wow, yeah, you guys weren't kidding. Holy, that is nuts. Okay, and then we could pop this. And she already has her NP again, bro. Oh my god. She's crazy. Huh. Wait. Yeah. Let's do this. Dude, that's so cool. Big damage. Now. Wait, no, was this? Wait, let's see. Okay, alright, her buff's still here. It has one more turn. Phew. That was close. Alright. Ooh. I like this. And now, we should be able to kill. And just in case if we don't, I mean, it should kill. We have the attack. Ooh, I like this music. Comfortable living standards. Okay. Okay. This is definitely BB. That was definitely BB, alright. BB in Dubai. Is there like a... No, I was gonna say, is there a lore reason for this? But I feel like it's just BB shenanigans. Like, she's just in Dubai because she wants to. BBs. Alright. John Alter Santa Lily. Okay. Yes, actually, no way. There's always a lore reason from it. I refuse to believe. There is a justifiable lore reason for why BB is like a celebrity in Dubai. She even has a red carpet rolled out under her feet. This has to be troll. Ooh. Needed those. I love this. So 1 second ago, Ginchan was like, of course, NP chain, dear God. And now he's like, not NP chain, sad face. Oh, man. You know, hey, whenever you guys see me NP chain, it may not be the most optimal thing to do. I just like to, when I've been doing these battles, I've been bringing kind of like new characters every time. Characters I don't use super often, and I just like seeing everybody be able to shine. I don't want to bring a character and have them just use 2 normals the whole battle, and that's all they contribute. If they get their NP, I like to use their NP. Even if there are better, more optimal choices. Wait, it's the same battle? What the heck? Who do we bring this time then? Have we ever used Alice yet? Alice, oh my god. Seal! Have we ever used Seal yet? I think we have. I'm not sure. I actually don't know if we have. But she is Moon Cancer as well. You did use Seal? Okay. Shoot, I don't even know, man. Screw it, let's just bring her again. Why not? BB just being BB. What's my BB at? Did I ever level her? No, she's 70 out of 80, and she has no skills leveled. One of these days, Let's just stick with the same team. Except... Nope. We'll do this time. The 3 houses of the low. Oh my god, no way. See, I knew we were out of our league. They're not letting up at all. Youch, that's hot. Retreat, retreat. Not yet. I won't run away after merely having my castle burned down. This time I shall vanquish them. Kind of weird that she's the most bloodthirsty of us all, don't you think? I love how she looks horrified. Like, oh my god, what happened to you, Jean? I thought I was the evil one. What? Ta-da, all done. I used ecologically friendly materials, so this one should be better for the environment. Now you build a stick house. How's this an improvement? All we had was material left from the building the castle, so I can't really say I'm surprised. Fortunately, this will be a perfect chance to polish up my defensive noble phantasm. Cut the crap. One of us is gonna get seriously burned here. You realize that? Here they come. What? So it's new people every time. They don't have anything to do with fire, right? I think we have a real shot here. They're all connected to the freaking sun. This is even worse. I love how Jalter's the only one that sees how stupid this is. And everyone else is... Well, Jalter sees how stupid and dangerous this is. Joan of Arc just doesn't care. She's just out here for blood. And Jalter Lily, she's just here to have a good time. She's just living her best life. Alright, so they have debuff immunity? Or debuff resist? That ain't good. And remove buffs doesn't count as a debuff, right? Get that out of here. Ooh. But she didn't get the non-protectee. Let me see again. No, it just says to all enemies, so maybe her natural resist was just higher. Okay. I guess we can just do the same as before. For Herc, we might hold on to his skills a bit. I guess this would be the safest one to attack. Oh wait, we should attack her. Oh, I should have done green, red, green. That's not a lot of damage. That was a big fat 0. I want to get as much as possible. Let's use this. Well, no, he doesn't have any C stars. Good damage. Alrighty. We could use this now. Ooh, or should we wait? Cause how long does he have it for? Wow, 3 more turns? He can get a lot stacked up here. So let's do... So this is neutral against her. Okay. Shoot. I don't think we need to use her NP there, though. Maybe we'll do this. Will a first? No, it won't. I don't think it will. Screw it. Whatever. We'll just do this. And hopefully the first 2 will kill. Oh, never mind. We crit. Boom! We're not afraid. Herc's never gonna die. Now everyone has their NP. So we can do this. Attack type. Now this isn't good. We gotta get rid of her. And fast. Oh, but she... Wait. Hold on. Okay. And then we use her NP. Should do a good bit of damage. And then Herc should be able to finish her off the rest. Gosh, it sucks having the crit strength but no C stars cuz he's Berserker. Let's do everyone's favorite. Let's go with the 1, 2, 3 maybe? The 1, 2, 3 combo? Maybe 1, 2, 3 that way. Because I think BB Dubai with Herc should be able to take out Jalter Lily. Ooh, maybe not. I think all three of them, though, should be able to do it. Oh, maybe. Let's see. She's got the NP strength. Yeah, she's got this. She's got this. Dang, I need to use her more. She's actually pretty strong. Santa's gift! She's cheating! Oh my god. Is it finally time for Herc to land a crit? Boom! Alright. That's my boy. Avenger Chloe is so underrated. Join the cult. I know. I see the light now, bro. I remembered her being good when I first tried her out during the summer event, but I don't know why I just haven't used her much since then. But now I see the light, bro. Now I see the light. Let me actually see if I can upgrade their skills. Because she seems fun. Where is she? Where the heck? Avenger. Here she is. Oh, the seashells. That's why I couldn't do it. And then we don't really need to level this one. Right? Oh, I guess, yeah, this one just gives her more HP back with her guts, right? Yeah, so that explains why we haven't leveled her. But what about BB? Regular BB. Is she down here? What is this? Oh, it's sorted by level. That's why. If I sort by rarity, then she should pop up down here. There we go. Oh my god, bro! These are so hard to come by, man. Remove debuffs, restore HP, apply debuff immune. Remove invincible and chance to inflict stun. Increase critical strength, C-Star gather rate, apply a state where all... Okay, so this is the one I want to level first. Her skill levels don't actually change anything meaningful outside of cooldown for Summer Chloe. Okay. Oh my god, bro. Now I'm already back to 0. Please tell me that's it and we move to the red crystals. Thank goodness. Dude's never used filters a day in his life. Actually, I did. I needed to change the filters to sort by rarity. Oh my god, no! Let's see. Farm a lotto and you never have to worry about those gems again. See, I've farmed a couple lottos. I just don't think the recent lottos had a whole lot of those. Either that, or after farming in the lottos, I've just spent a ton leveling up casters. Why are you leveling her, by the way? Because I want to use her one day. I want to use her one of these days. And I feel like now wouldn't be a bad time, but the only problem is... Shoot, I mean, there's not even really much of a point in leveling her. Because I can only level this one skill. We don't have any mats to level the others. Whatever. We'll come back to her. Anyone else we can level? God, this is so sad. I'm probably gonna use her anyways, but bro, why does everybody need it? None of these guys are casters, but they all need the caster crystals. This makes no sense. And we're out of AP. Alright. Wow. So the same battle, but a mystery servant. Why not? Duryodhana. Or wait, you know what? We'll use BB Dubai again. But this time, I'll follow you guys' advice. Here she is. We'll use her, and then we will bring art servants. Like... A lot of these guys are resisted. We could bring her. That'd be a cool one. And then... we have an Arts Avenger. I don't know how good he is, though. Oh, God. Or we could bring Moriarty. We could bring Moriarty. Oh, or her. Wait, we have a couple cool options. Is she... I think she's arts. She is. We have a couple cool options. Let's bring her. And... where is it? Here it is. Okay. Oh my God. This is diabolical. I guess she's just kind of here. I don't really have a game plan with her. Yeah, whatever. Let's go. Summer Zhufu does one thing, but she does it pretty well. Particularly if you have Koyan Dark. What is this favoritism? I mean, we're just fighting the same enemies over and over and over. So I feel like I don't need to swap my team up too much. But that is a good idea. We haven't tried Zhufu yet. She's an Avenger, right? Did I pass her? Or actually, what class is she? For Summer Zhufu. There's regular Zhufu. Check all? Okay. Check all. Nope, not there. Let's refresh. We'll see if she's here, and then we'll check all again. Here we go. Edward with the Zhufu Avenger. But now I don't know what she does. Okay, critical strength. Arts effectiveness, buster effectiveness, and NP gauge. Pretty straightforward. I like it. Slightly increase NP gauge, increase NP gauge each turn, and increase NP charge by 1 level when using NP for all allies. That's cool. Ooh, increase death success rate, NP strength, and special attack poison. Poison, you say? And special attack curse, and special attack burn. Whoa. I'm guessing her NP applies either one or all of those. Oh, wow, that's cool. Wait. Wait, no. Decrease attack against Yume Ren by 20% demerit. So you do less damage to Yume Ren. Alright. Significant special attack enemies with human attribute. Special attack damage increases with overcharge. High chance to inflict death to a single enemy. When death succeeds, increase attack for all allies. Okay, okay. So, she has that special attack. Poison and such. We do have a poisoner, but she's not very strong in this battle. Let's see if there's anyone else I have that gives burn or poison or curse. I don't think I have a lot of people that do that. That would be effective in this fight. She applies burn. Right? Pretty sure. I think she has a skill that just straight up burns them, right? Yeah, inflicts skill seal and burn. So we could bring her. Maybe bring her instead of her. There you go. So that's how we can get our burn. Let's see if we can make something happen. Get Castle of Snow off of her face, dude. I don't plan on using her in this battle, so I just left it there. Damn it, didn't they teach you idiots to pull your punches at acting school or whatever? This is terrible. Retreat. We must make a temporary retreat. Now we're going to make a house out of straw. We're working backwards. Strange. I don't remember the burning of Joan of Arc being quite this upbeat. True, it is strange, but enjoyable. But an enjoyable sort of strange. I didn't much care for that dark Joan of Arc at first, but I find she's growing on me. There's a lot of significance in her misfortune. I couldn't agree more. It just shows what happens when one acts purely out of envy, hatred, and anger. They did an excellent job of presenting that as both a lesson and a comedy. At any rate, neither witches nor stake burnings have anything to do with God-fearing people like us, so let's just relax and enjoy the show. Good one. Somebody invite Grandma up on the stage. Lavinia? She's lurking. She's watching through the windows. Huh? Is something wrong, Abigail? I thought I just saw Lavinia outside the town hall. Did you now? Weird. Unless you can Koyanskaya Dark, or maybe even Limbo they could... Oh yeah, because doesn't Koyanskaya Dark, like, apply all three of those? This music, bro. Well, so we're down to cloth now, huh? That about figures. Guess we're stuck between a rock and a soft place. We're done for. If these flimsy tents are the best we can build, then... Over there, I can see the last enemy troops coming into view. Wait, did you say troops? Oh my god. It's over. It's so over. He's got the sun on his side. Oh great, the whole goddamn English army. Screw the wolves, we're talking big bad round table alliance now. Why do I feel like Robin's playing as Jalter right now? Ah, alas, both God and reindeer have forsaken this world. Unless... La Pucelle! I don't believe it. I recognize all of you. We're honored that you remember us. Every one of us has fought beside you before. We have come on General Rise's orders to ensure your safety. Oh, he's here, isn't he? Oh my, the General himself. We couldn't imagine not being by your side during this final decisive battle. The glory of the Maiden of Orleans' liberation shall be ours once again. La Pucelle! Jean La Pucelle! Jean La Pucelle! Oh, fan-freaking-tastic. Now we've got a bunch of meat shield dumbasses all drunk on the idea of some glorious battle nonsense. The go-tier make-believe story though this may be, I cannot let you be captured and branded a witch. General, Jill, arise! To be honest, I thought you would never return. I see your bad habits remain unchanged. You simply cannot help but rush headlong into battle even before God's protection has reached you. I am forever trying to catch up to you, which is exactly why you are so beautiful. However, this battlefield demands patience if we are to emerge victorious, all the more so if the scales of victory balance upon our shoulders. Indeed, you're exactly right, General. Ah, God is with us! Blessed be the teachings of Salem! Jill. Ha! God or no God, I knew you'd show up, whether I wanted you to or not. Also, for the record, none of this crap is about Salem. Oh, then let me ask you, my dark holy maiden. Will you save our homeland? Will you save France? I shall follow you wherever you lead. Man, not like what I say is gonna change a damn thing at this point. Screw it, let's do this thing. Might as well kick some ass since we're kicking and screaming. Now that is the genre I know. Merry Christmas! What? Santa Island mask. What the heck? Isn't that Antonio Salieri's mask? What is going on here? Merry Christmas! I trust all is well with you, Lily. It's my mentor. Having you show up like this is the best present I could have asked for. Huh? Are you kidding me? What the hell is wrong with you people? Now assemble into formation, quickly! Let La Pucella flag lead your way. Yeah! That's right, I nearly forgot. What truly keeps us safe is neither walls of brick nor ramparts of stone. Our true bastion is the friends we made along the way. It is people that are ramparts, that are our ramparts, their unwavering faith, our bulwark. And yet, that is far easier said than done, as shown by how my own copies find it difficult to toe that line. That is the moral I shall take from this fable. Very well then, my other selves, my fellow soldiers, the time is upon us! To the battlefield! Oh my god. It's Amadeus's mask, you're right, you're right. JP 11th anniversary and summer are just around the corner. Maybe they will help me plan around and overall pep me up. She does, and with a single normal attack, or NP no less. She also gives Buster up and 30% NP. Not bad for Jufu Summer. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. We're gonna fight each. Okay, okay. We're gonna fight each of them. Ooh, I'm glad I didn't bring any quick. Okay. But she's single target. So is her single target death viable enough to use on servants, or is it not very strong? Oh, my bad. Are you talking about this noise? This thing? My bad. It's kind of like a little fidget thing I mess with. Well, it's really my earbuds, but the case, I don't know, it's like weirdly addicting to like open and close. Death is a meme against anything but bronze, yeah. But I know Gramps' death is pretty good, right? No one's death chance is good enough for servants. Oh, well, rip. Guess we're using this on the reindeer? I don't know. Maybe we'll just use her NP for the damage then. Because, yeah, I don't know. That's why death is so weird. I guess it'd be good against, like, bosses that aren't servants. Maybe. We start off with a triple arts. We could get her NP pretty quick. This is for herself. Is this? This is for all allies. Increase charge when using. So does only the N... Ah, shoot. No, I think all of these are for all allies. But it's only 3 turns. I guess we could use it now. This is a weird spot to be in. Special attack chaotic. Does this one give C stars? It does. Only if near water or aerial. Well, guess we'll find out. Nope. And then this just gives her a ton of NP and NP strength. Would it be worth using right now? It might be. It might actually be. Now, this is all for herself. I don't see why not. The NP every turn could be good. And then this. Death success rate, NP strength, special attack poison, special attack curse, special attack burn. Okay. So, let's do boom, boom, boom. She also has anti-human attributes, so that's another power mod. She's good at nuking humans, that's it. These guys are humans, right? The Jeans, Jalters, all of them. Good damage. No! Guess it would be a real nice time to have that buff removal. But I guess it is only 1 turn, so maybe we could just focus this dude. Take him out. Maybe we shouldn't have used our burn here. Huh. Didn't really think of that. And this guy resists. Crap. Should do a decent amount though. No one has. She has ignore invincible. Hold on. Ignore defense up. Never mind. Okay, we'll just focus this dude. Nice. This should kill. A camel! Get him out of here. The Mary attack. Alright. Let her finish him off. Okay. Oh my god. Did she just summon Jaws? Alright. Well. That was interesting. Alright, round 2. It's gonna be Jalter. I just realized there was a whole freaking reindeer on the battlefield. What the heck was that about? Now, I think, yeah, she only has 1 turn left on these buffs here. So I should use her NP. She's Buster Resist. Oh, then the last one's probably going to be Arts Resist. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. She is human attribute. Oh, but this is so good, man. Shoot! If only we had the burn. If only we had the burn here. Oh, but she's Buster. No. Dang, that sucks. She resists everybody but her. Screw it. Let's just go for it anyways. Maybe it won't be too high of a Buster resist. Or we could maybe like NP him and kill him and then NP with her to hit her. Hopefully it'll be enough to kill him though. And then screw it. We'll just do that. Hopefully this works out. Alright. Next. Whoa. Electric God Slaying Chainsaw. What the heck? Wait, this actually did so much damage. Even with the Buster Resist. Oh my god! Who is this character? What the heck? Nice, and we got some stars for the next turn. Look at that damage, yeah, against a Buster Resist. Dang. And now we have Jean left. With a 0 buff Melusine. Unless. You know what? Shoot. I kind of want to do it again. Let's see how much we can get here. I kind of want to do it again. This should take out the small fry at least. Yep. Oh. Oh snap. What the heck? Ah, she's so close, man. Shoot. I need more. Because her buffs are about to wear out. No. No, no, no. Shoot. Yeah, we're gonna run out. At least we'll still have some buffs, but we won't have all of them. And we'll still have the burn and poison on them, I think. Oh wait, was this always a thing? Oh my good god! What? What in the actual... I don't even know how much damage that was. What the... Bro, this character. What in God's name was that damage? She had to have had, like, what? Like 90k HP? What were those numbers? Oh my god. That was one Buster crit. And it did that much. It's probably because of the burn, the special attack burn, and the special attack poison, plus the other buffs she had on top of that. I'm telling you for weeks, Cecile isn't the target you want, it's Summer Jufu. To be fair, when I was rolling, I said that I would be happy just as long as I got Jufu. Even if I didn't get Seal, I'd be happy with Jufu. We just unfortunately ended up getting neither. Oh man, I really want her now. Holy crap. Ahem. As for what became of the three Jeans battle, that I leave to your imagination. Suffice to say that during the 100 Years' War, France was at its weakest, and England took advantage of the nobles' infighting to invade. Although Joan of Arc's appearance succeeded at turning the tide of that battle. I want Summer Nikitich? Who is that? I got Jufu NP9 on my seal rolls? Dude, I wish. I freaking wish. Although Joan of Arc's appearance succeeded at turning the tide of that battle, she ended up being used by her enemies and detested by her compatriots. Even after Jeanne was captured and tried as a witch, King Charles the Seventh did nothing whatsoever to help her. Despite owning his coronation to her, he likely wished to quell any rumors that might threaten his authority. And though she was their enemy, many English people wept to see such a devout figure as Jeanne come to such a tragic end. Indeed, according to official records, it was an Englishman who responded to her pleas and gave her a handmade cross. Dang, the end. The only 4-star I got from both banners was Tlaloc. Is that Tlaloc? Is there another 4-star? I know there's another Tlaloc. Are you saying the other Tlaloc is 4-star as well? Actually, I don't know. All I know is that there's another Tlaloc. I don't even know if their banner's up right now. I want a Jufu more, but got Dobrynia. I do like both, though. Yeah, I got Dobrynia, too. I still gotta remind myself of what she does. This concludes tonight's performance. Thank you all for coming. I got Tlaloc, too. I can't wait to lock her up for life. I think I pulled on both banners mainly for the 4-star and ended up just kind of getting the 5-star on accident. Yeah, I think that was me with Wangina. I don't think I was actually trying to get Wangina, but she just came along. No, that was definitely with Summer Melusine. Because I think I was just trying to roll for Summer Barghest. And I ended up getting Melusine. So that was like a happy little accident. I got one Summer Ju after NP5 seal. Real quick, I want to see, is that weakened? Oh gosh, this is gonna be such a waste. I want to see real quick, is that Jufu still here? I don't think so. I'm trying. Do you guys remember if that was like a NP1 Jufu or was that like NP5? Because, oh my god, she did so much damage on her NP, even through the resistance. And then at the end there, I have to go back and watch the VOD after this. Did she just bust her crit for like 100k? Without like a ton of crazy buffs on her? Oh! Shoot, I wish I could... Let me pull her up real quick. Because it might be that her... Let me see before I say anything and sound like an idiot. Avengers Jufu. And then let's look at her NP. Let's see. Extra damage to man attribute. Huh. Dude, she was so freaking strong. I don't know. I feel like I've never really encountered a servant that was that impressive to me. Like, there's a lot of servants that have really cool stuff and really OP skills. But, like, Jesus Christ. She does not feel like a 4-star is what I'm trying to say. So she had the increased damage by 40% basically from the poison and the burn. It was 20 each. And then she had a 30% buster buff on top of that, and it was a crit? Huh. And then maybe some of the other servants I had helped? I don't think so, though. I think her buffs are all for herself. Yeah, for yourself. Oh, this is for all allies, but it's just damage cut. I don't know. I don't know how the heck she did that much damage. That was crazy. That felt unreal. True, Jufu 3-star is OP for her weight class. Jufu alter ego also doesn't... Yeah, true. Actually true. She's undoubtedly one of, if not the best, 3-star. Throughout heaven and earth, Jufu alone is the cutest one. King Protea kind of blew your mind. She had an NP and took less than 10k damage. Yeah, true. Actually true as well. King Protea was nuts. But that's because she has like a repetitively stacking buff that gets stronger as the battle goes on. I feel like there aren't a whole lot of servants like that. Most servants only have buffs that last 3 turns, so that was definitely fun to mess around with. Dobrynia and MHXX are the 2 he hasn't tried yet. You are correct. Let me... I think that's probably what I'll do for next stream. I mean, shoot, if I can. But one of my goals for next stream will be to level up Dobrynia, the new one, and see what she can do. Where the heck is she? I don't even remember what class she is. I don't even see her here. Oh, it's because it's sorted by level again. Oh my god. Okay. Dobrynia is right here. Lancer. Yeah, we gotta level her up and see what she's about. Hopefully she can impress us as well. But I guess we'll just have to see. But anyways, that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the end for today's stream. Next stream, I'm going to try to have Dobrynia leveled up. I'll also try to do some of the event. I still haven't touched it, but I'm going to try to start it. Let's see how long we have left. 32 days! Yeah, I'll try to get started on it, though. And hopefully be able to start farming some mats, because we're running low on quite a few of them. But, let's see. She's Lancer, but yeah, I don't know how good she is, but she's a bouncy cat, so I like... Fair enough, fair enough. I want her to be good, just because the regular Dobrynia, at least, I never hear anybody talk about her. And I still haven't leveled her to this day, so I just hope that with them deciding to make a new version of Dobrynia, I hope they made this one actually good and actually appealing to people, but I have no idea. Anyways, thank you all so much for popping by the stream. Let me get my music going. This one right here. Boom. Alright. With that, I'm going to head out. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Catch you all on the next one. See you later.